on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're on.
Hello and welcome to the Jay and Trae Show. I'm your host Jay, and this is my co-host. Where'd that guy go? Where is he? Hey, lava. Anyways,
I'm here!
Oh,
And I claim this is my place.
it's his. Why don't you take a seat, buddy?
I've got a seat.
Woo!
Yeah.
Looks just like my chair, actually.
Except mine's better.
You do have one of those
I think it
fishing
might be less
poles.
thin. Yeah, I claimed it as my
Is that a
own.
ladybug up there or what?
No, it's kind of the opposite of a white flag of peace. It's the pink and black flag of war. But
You know what that
then I
reminds me
wrapped
of?
it in a little ball.
Reminds me of the Cheshire cat.
It's like a little Cheshire kitten
Just
up there.
chilling up there, a little ball of
Uses to poke
fuzz.
people.
I mean,
This is for jousting, because I'm lazy. So I just sit here and they run into it, and then they fall over. It only works
well,
on
folks,
guys.
you learn something new every day. That's what you do in your spare time, then.
Yeah, I made this
That's cool.
out of pride and
It could
victory.
just be like a bow staff. It could be a weapon.
No, I don't think it's big enough to be a bow staff.
Well, you know, little kid. Padawan,
Well, sure.
Padawan learner, bow
Actually,
staff.
you know what would be awesome? Is if we got some little kids, made another lance, and then had them joust on like medium-sized dogs. I'm like talking toddlers.
In an arena.
We'll just strap them to the dogs and have them run at each other.
They wouldn't know what's going on.
No, but it'd be awesome.
It'd be pretty cool. You know, they'd grow up to be gladiators.
I think they'd be proud of themselves in their youth. I think that's something their parents could really look back on with joy and happiness, that their kids, that they made their kids do that.
You know, I don't think they would.
I think they would. I think we should exploit children
Let's do it.
for our entertainment.
That would be awesome.
There's that. Yeah. Children. So there was this one show, I think it was on Spike, I don't really know. Pint-Sized Brawlers. You ever see commercials for that?
Yes.
I never saw it, but I was amazed. I was like, wow, that is totally exploiting shortened people. And then I was like, you know what? Actually, go them. They're just making it work. And then,
Anybody, you know.
also speaking of children and shortened peoples, I think it was a play or something. It might have been in the UK. I don't remember even what it was before. No, it was a play for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and they'd contracted with this company that represents shortened humans, and to get 7 dwarves, and then they let them go because apparently children are cheaper. So they were just gonna put like fake beards
One
on
would
them,
assume so.
right? Because they're not.
Dwarves know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're adults.
They know how much they're worth.
Yeah,
Kids don't know.
children, they don't realize what they're worth,
Just give them some candy.
which
$5.
clearly isn't much.
Yeah.
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 So that's
Okay.
that's something.
So, well, you know.
I do.
We should start getting into some shenanigans.
Ooh,
We got
shenanigans.
some in store for you tonight. Wait. So, we'll see you in a little bit.
Hello, and welcome to the Action News at 5. Tonight, we're talking about police blotters. And, hey, whoa, where is Joey? Hey, stop this. Stop this, no. Joey! And turn! Beat him. Get out of Take him. Go, get him. Get him.
Hello, Mark.
Hi, what were you doing?
Hello, and welcome to the Action News. I was in the powdering room still.
Why were
It
you
took a
still
very
there?
long time, I'm sorry.
I cannot believe you. A deputy was responded to a guy walking around mailboxes and looking in them. It was a mailman.
Earlier this evening at 5 p.m., at 4 p.m., police were called about a suspicious-looking coin in the market. The police investigator on scene later reported that it was a quarter.
A woman reported on October 15 that someone must have stolen her mail because she did not receive birthday cards from some of her friends.
All right. Police in the mall area made a bust earlier today by entering the room and shouting "Marco." Within a few moments, the culprit followed up by saying "Polo."
During a disturbance call, a man gave an officer a false name and was arrested after he was found to have warrants for both names.
Midday Thursday, a woman reported that someone broke into her house on a 1200 block and switched the hardware in her computer with identical hardware that didn't work. Police have no leads.
There was a disturbance call today because a new man thought the elevator was a shower.
On Wednesday, a 38-year-old man reported that his home had been invaded. The man said that he was sitting at home alone masturbating and watching a pornographic movie when a man came down into the basement holding a gun and started to videotape him. The man said before he left that the intruder fed his dog some mushrooms and the dog died.
Police received... It's horrible. Police received a report of a newborn infant found in a trash can. Upon investigation, officers discovered it was only in a burrito.
2:58 p.m. today, the Learning Center on Hanson Street reported that a man across the way was standing at his window for hours watching the center, making parents nervous. Police later identified the subject as a cardboard cutout of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Dispatch report a Swanson chicken pot pie running across Clay Street.
Well, that is all the stories we have for tonight.
All of them.
So we'll see you again later on the Action News, Channel 26.
Channel 26. Way to go. Stay fresh. Get out of here!
We're awesome. High five!
Yeah, we are. It's kind of hard to comprehend how much awesome we are. It's kind of incalculable in human terms.
It's cool. I mean, I'm kind of glad that we don't have a whole lot of people with us. Otherwise,
It's true.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be enough for everybody.
I mean, yeah, and it's so potent
It's pretty potent.
that, I mean,
like
we can't
that.
have it spread around by that many people. I mean, it'd be unsafe for the general population.
This is true. He speaks true words. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our little gift to you.
Because if you didn't, we'll cut you.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen. If you didn't notice anything different about this, we've got
The aesthetic.
a dragon.
Yes, this is
a
our
dragon here in right here. You know,
Sure. Yeah.
it's very nice. What are we
It's
gonna
very
what are we
nice.
gonna name it? What's
Uh,
I mean,
Bruce.
Bruce, as all dragons should be named.
As all good ones, anyway.
That's how they sound. That's the sound the dragons make. You've never heard it before, but
But that's the sound of pure awesomeness being excreted from the dragon.
dragon.
Yes.
If you did not know, this year is not the year of the dragon. It is
It isn't. I was born in the year of the
the year
dragon.
of the rabbit. I was gonna say that.
Ah.
88. I'm a snake.
There you go.
We're like best friends.
True story. That's why we have this snake dragon.
It does look a little bit like a snake
Little
and a
serpentine.
dragon.
Little serpentine. I
Yeah.
respect that in a dragon.
I mean, there's different types of dragons, right? There's there's like the European Norse type dragon,
Yeah, you got your
and then you got the Chinese dragon. You know,
Yeah,
there's
the
a difference.
Chinese
There's a
dragon.
difference.
like sea dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of types of dragons out there.
Oh, all sorts of breeds just lurking about on the mountainsides and whatnot, right?
Yeah, the
And
Chinese
highlands.
dragons are a little different. They look like a little centipede.
A little scarier.
They're cool though.
They're cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, going back to shortened peoples.
Shortened people.
Shortened.
I'm short.
Vertically
not that
challenged.
short. Gravity doesn't like these people.
Actually, I think Gravity loves them. I mean, Gravity hates Mark because he's an ogre.
Ogre.
But loves shortened humans because, you know, they just kind of float along. But we were talking about that before the break. And
Before
we've
the break.
since discovered new things about...
Lovely new information.
Share, tell us.
Okay, so during the very popular movie called The Wizard of Oz,
Indeed, back in the day.
very good movie, you know, very well received, a family fun movie. It was not the first movie in Technicolor, but it was.
No, it was one of the first.
That integrated both black and white and color into the same film.
And did so very well for the story.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, good movie. The book's a little off, but anyways.
Yeah, you know what.
During the filming of that movie, you may or may not be aware that there were a lot of
The Lollipop Guild.
short people in that movie.
Indeed.
And because it was the very first large gathering of these types of people.
Indeed, at the time, it was the largest population of shortened people in the region.
In a very small
region.
vicinity. And so because of this, you know, natural raging hormones and different pheromone and
it was
chemical
opportunity
levels,
and circumstance.
you know, everyone got lucky.
It
That's
was a
all I'm
wild
gonna say
orgy
about
the
it.
whole time.
He said it for me. You want to say it again?
And we can only applaud. Wild orgy.
Wild.
I somehow envision swings and catapults involved. Meeting in the air and fireworks. Dragons swirling around in the skies.
Lots of dragons.
Hammers.
Yeah, you know, it was probably a
powders.
happy time for those little guys. I mean,
I think it's
you
probably
never
the
get to
happiest.
see so many people who look just like you. Woo!
Indeed.
I wonder what happened. How many kids came out of that?
That'd be interesting to know statistically.
Statistics.
Yeah, it was probably a statistical inevitability,
Yeah.
which is one of my favorite phrases,
Yeah.
as an excuse for doing anything.
Yeah. Which is a good reason. We should have a statistical inevitability to show you a little bit more of what we have in store. See you in a minute.
Can you help me?
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Horizon Kiosk. What can I do for you today?
It doesn't work right.
What's wrong with it, sir?
It gave me splinters.
Oh, well, if you leave that here for an hour, we can de-wood it for you.
I kinda liked it woody.
Well, we do have a splinter removal service over in the corner, if you would like that instead.
Is the corner sectioned off from view of the public?
Why, yes, it's over behind a cubicle. You will be completely anonymous over in that corner.
Really? Completely anonymous?
Yes, the de-splintering person will know you.
Live around here?
He lives in the next city over, sir.
Oh, that's convenient. That might work.
All right, then, why don't you just head over into the corner and we'll get the splinters removed right away.
Okay. like this trench coat.
Hello,
Hello.
sir. Welcome to the Horizon Kiosk. What can I do for you today?
Hi, I have a problem with my phone. I was checking my email the other day, and it just didn't work.
You aren't getting email, or you just stopped receiving it?
Yeah, it stopped receiving it.
Okay. I believe, let me see that.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you. Yes, okay. The problem you're having is that the internet on your phone is full. Your phone is full of internet. It cannot take any more internet. So to receive your emails, you're going to have to connect a USB cord to this, but don't plug in the USB to anything. Just let it hang, and the internet will drain from that cord.
It'll just come right out of there?
Yeah, it'll just come right out of there. You just leave it like that for a day. You won't see anything, but it should clear up by then. If not, you can come back in here and get a free internet draining.
Free internet? Oh, wow. Do you have a coupon or something I can...
No, it's just on the wall there. We give out
okay.
free internet drainages.
Completely free?
Yes.
Wow. That's a great deal.
Let us know how that works out for you, sir. And
All right.
good luck on your emails.
Why, thank you. Oh, it's amazing.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Horizon Kiosk. What can I do for you today?
I'm having a problem with my touch screen. It's not responding to my touch. I keep, rubbing it, pressing it as hard as I can. It's not doing anything.
Have you tried caressing it lovingly lately?
No, it's usually in anger.
Okay. What you might want to do next time you're going to touch it, release some of the tension first. Don't be so harsh on it. Caress it a little bit. Let it know you care for it. Don't be so rough on the screen.
Okay. I'll try that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Horizon store.
I'm having a problem with my phone, but I can get one of these headsets here real quick. Could you just ring this up for me?
Thank you.
That's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, just make sure you get the right one, too.
Oh, He made off with all the displays.
Mark's life with sisters. Hello everyone, you know what it is. This is where I tell you advice about sisters. I have 6, therefore more than you. So that means I win. If you do have more than me, well then off. So, what happens when your sister calls you to talk to you about her boyfriend? Well, you listen. She just goes on and on about how annoying her life is with him. Then all of a sudden, she says, "Mark, you know what else?" I say, "No, I do not." She says, "He doesn't even turn me on." What do you do about that? This is what you do. Just stare at her blankly and try not to imagine anything. Okay. It's horrible. Also, what do you do? When one of your sisters comes to you and asks, "Mark, my boyfriend pleasures me and makes me feel good all the time, and I haven't done anything to pleasure him. What do you do with that?" Again, stare blankly and try not to imagine anything. Then you go off and tell her, Well, sister, you know, it's not hard to pleasure a man. First of all, you can use the whole hand. You can get it wet, or you can jump on it. But seriously, if you jump on it, I will cut his penis off. Last tip of the day. What if you're walking around behind your house and you see your sister squatting? What do? You run away. Just go. You run. No. You don't ask if she's okay or what are you doing because she looks like she's morphing into a f***ing monster. You just run. Don't ask any questions. She's peeing. That's what women do. I know it's awkward. Men don't do that. Just run. They're weird. So, what have we learned today? Well, if your sister asks you awkward questions about how to pleasure a man, you just love her and try not to imagine anything and do the face. But you love her. Second of all, if you see your sister pee, just run. This is your advice about sisterly advice from a guy. Yeah.
I like those.
Dragons or dwarves?
Both of them.
Lollipops?
You know, something that we should talk about a little bit is the recent events of Osama Bin Laden and how
Quite.
much congratulations and kudos that Obama has been getting for this.
Obama Nation.
I like the guy. I mean, he looks like me. He's from the same island of me.
So you win.
Yeah, I like
You're pretty much the president.
You know, funny story. I was walking up and down the stairs in my old dorm, where I used to live.
Yeah.
And I was walking down the stairs, and then this a passersby says, he's like, "Hey, Barack Obama," and I was like, "Nah, man, I'm just a student." And he's like, "Oh, man." Oh,
He didn't come here. He was an American Dream.
He was. That was
I missed
actually the
that.
same year, too. Actually. It was a couple
Okay.
months
I got texts. I was like, dude, Obama's an American Dream. I'm like, well, I'm at work.
I was
hate you.
working when he came.
Yeah, I was too.
Right down the street.
Oh,
Right down the
I
street.
was ways away.
And my coworkers were saying that the day before, his Secret Service came in and were checking under tables, trying to see if there was any type of spyware, you know.
Oh, yeah.
The guy's cool. I like him. I think he deserves to be commended for his capture and, what do you call it? Termination of an enemy.
Yeah.
A so-called enemy.
I think dragons were involved.
You
I think
know,
the SEAL team flew dragons in.
that's probably true.
Yeah.
Did they use dwarves too?
There may or may not have been some dwarves involved. I think dragons have something to do with dwarves.
Yeah.
Creation. I won't go into it. It's a bit technical and graphic.
What are you thinking? They like lay eggs?
Kind of. But a little more exploratory.
Yeah. You know, we don't need to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
It is local TV, of course.
quiet.
Uh,
CCTV. College campus.
ugh.
Shenanigans.
Uh,
Television.
Speaking of CCTV, we're going to be talking about one of those films coming up here soon.
Oh, yes.
Dead Dudes in the House
Dead
by
Dudes in the
Troma
House.
Films.
Yeah. Which is got to be one of the worst movies ever. But ironically, they do a lot of the same stuff they do in mainstream horror films. So good for them.
It's not too bad. Yeah, good. And this was what, 20 years ago? 30
yeah.
years ago. That's not bad.
Well, that was quite a
It's
while
pretty
ago.
good stuff. Well done.
Super
Troma.
fantastic. Yeah. Go Trauma.
What does that
Good
sound
name.
like? What is that? Does that sound like coma?
It's like coma and trauma combined.
Huh.
Which is kind of what I feel like they're trying to induce with most of their films.
Probably. I was a bit shocked by watching some of those films.
That or monkeys?
Yeah. Well, you know, monkeys, dragons, it's all cool.
Yeah.
I like it. And Bruce here, what do you think, Bruce?
Bruce, he wants to eat a monkey because they're tasty. I've actually never eaten monkey.
Are they good?
I wouldn't know.
Can you eat monkeys?
Yeah, I feel like monkeys get eaten a lot, just not around here because not that many.
What do monkeys eat?
Oh, I had
Birds?
something. They eat whatever they can get their grubby little hands on. They're grubby little wankers, monkeys.
They are.
All right, they can't be trusted. They'll throw their feces at you, and you just can't trust someone that will use their own excrement as a missile. At least use someone else's. I mean, come on.
Little
Right? God damn it.
Well, I mean, you can't, considering that we evolved from them.
Yeah, we probably evolved from jellyfish,
It's true.
or maybe not.
I mean,
But I appreciate jellyfish because they just kind of drift laconically.
you get stung by one of those.
No, actually, I went to Hawaii for a training trip with the swim team.
Yeah.
Everyone on the trip got stung by little Portuguese man o' war. Since they're so small, it's really just like bee stings. My sister and I, the only ones not to get stung the whole trip. I know, it was awesome. I was
Did
like,
it hurt? Did they get hurt?
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
I don't know, they got out, they came back in, but then they were like really skittish when they're in the water.
Were
Like,
they
oh God,
in,
there are more.
Were they in trauma?
Oh, they were traumatized.
Well, on that
Traumatized.
note, folks, we've got to get going. So, thank you for joining us on Le Trae and Jay show.
The Trae and Jay show is cosmopolitan.
And have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful weekend.
Evening, dare we say.
Enjoy the weather. And
The good won't last.
stay cool. Tune in next time
Indeed.
for another episode.
Be nice to dragon.
Yeah. Was I down for too long?